In 2015, the homeless population was really exploding here. I would receive at least 20 calls a day.
I'm grateful that the City of Redlands and the Salvation Army are helping the homeless out. My name is Ricky Cochran. I cleaned up, got off the drugs. I'm 16 months off of methamphetamines, and I'm 5 months off of marijuana.
Well, I think what the City of Redlands is doing is totally unique. There is no other city in our region that has a Homekey project and has attacked the issue with this many named partners.
The City of Redlands has worked with and partnered with the Salvation Army to provide street outreach services to the unhoused community to effectively move those people throughout the continuum of care and not just do the outreach in the street, but also help them to move into housing and stabilize in housing.
We can just help one or two individuals that are willing. I mean, that's a success in itself. We might not be able to help every individual because at the end of the day, it's up to the individual. We can offer them the help, we can offer them the resources, but it's an individual decision that they have to make and be willing to, to go through the program.
My perspective on the homelessness in the community has changed over the last couple of years. On the scale of 1 to 10, I believe the City of Redlands is probably about at an 8 right now. The reason I would say that is because I've just watched the growth with David and his team. At times we would come to our office here on State Street and there would be someone sleeping in a sleeping bag at our front door. I would say that all of that has changed now. I haven't seen that happen for a long time, and we're very appreciative of David and his team.
Main aspect I like about my job is just helping people and seeing the parks clean, seeing kids playing in the park.
People are working every day to do something about this, and it is just a challenge that is not going to be solved easily.
I've been homeless for about 3 months now. January 1st, I had to leave my place because I wasn't working. I couldn't pay rent, so I'm here on the streets trying to get my life back together.
We have every component where we have outreach, identify them, send to the housing provider, and housing provider, if needed, will send to the employment provider. We've seen a lot of success from that model. Over the last year, we've seen about a 30% decrease in the homeless population. Since the launch of the homeless program in Redlands in April 2022, we've assisted about 500 people in receiving placement in permanent housing or emergency shelter. We've definitely seen a reduction in homelessness in Redlands. We're working towards trying to end it as much as we can.
And we just have really enjoyed seeing the success that has come from this, because everyone that comes in is a person, they're not a number. At the Chamber, we have put over 50 people in the last year into positions of employment and getting their lives back on track in a new way.
Because I was thinking about this yesterday and it hit me hard, so I had to put it to the side and just, realize I'm still doing a good job here,
Oscar is a great person, and he's determined to help his kids, to be a father, to be their present, and to continue to stay sober. This recovery thing, it's not always going to be easy to go to work every day and just come home and do meetings and maybe not be where you want to be. It's a hard thing, and Oscar is going through that right now, but he's pushing. Every day he's getting up and he's showing up, and that's what we learned at the ARC. Oscar is in a place right now where he's trying to just form some consistency.
So when I came in, they asked me, do you work? Did your husband get income? And I said, yeah. So hard for us to get our own place without any help was we couldn't meet the criterias of, our credit was bad. So that was always stopping us. So when Katrina and Naomi had got all the paperwork together, I signed a rental agreement. I signed all this fancy paperwork, and at the end of their meeting, which was only 2 hours, I was a renter of a 2-bedroom house in San Bernardino for me and my kids. To be having nothing and to come into a building and not have hope, it really changed me and my kids' life.